Hi, my name is Mika Smith, and the science tool that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today is the beaker. A beaker is a cylinder-shaped container with a flat bottom. Most all beakers have a small spout, which you see right here, to pour liquid. So the spout just helps pour the liquid. They can come in a variety of sizes from short and wide, which would be this beaker, and also tall and thin. And some have the measuring lines, which this one does, and some don't. I wanted to bring a variety of beakers, but the science lab at my school, they weren't able to find them because we just got a new science teacher and everything was kind of packed up. But anyway, beakers are used to store, mix, or heat liquids. They can also be made out of glass or heat resistant plastic. When using a beaker, it is sometimes necessary to use stirrers, safety goggles, safety tongs, gloves, and lab coats. Depending on the type of liquid being used, it is important to be careful when pouring liquid so that you are not splashing. Three things that students will learn while using a beaker will be how to measure liquid. So, for example, if we had water inside of the beaker, the students would get the opportunity to use the measuring lines to measure how much water is inside of the beaker. But it's very important to teach students that when measuring liquids in beakers, that the measurements are not exact. Okay, that's very important. The measurements are not exact. So students will also learn how to measure volume. So you could teach that terminology. What is volume? You can also learn how to mix liquids. So if I had a stirrer, we could mix two different types of liquids and mix it up and see. One activity I would do in my kindergarten class is when we're mixing colors. So we could do some red colored water, some blue colored water, mix it together and see how the colors change. An interesting fact about Beakers is that it was named after John's Jacob Berzelius, if I'm saying that correct. But there are many other people who created different types of beakers depending on the size. It is also said that the beaker was invented by Beaker from the Muppet Show in 1846 because he was a scientist on the show and he kept on dropping his glassware because he was so clumsy. And so his boss wanted him to create a beaker that would not break. And so he did, and it was successful and it stayed with him, and he named it Beaker. So this is one science tool that can be used in the classroom. Thank you.